South Australians awoke to thick smoke blanketing the city and suburbs and a frightening development. A firebug arrested overnight at Clarendon. Amid revelations, there are multiple ignition points to this inferno. This as exhausted crews fight to contain it and the Hills community yet again bands together to help each other out.
All right, so it's Monday, the 25th of January. I'm here at my offices in Kent Town, and as you can see, it's really smoky out here. So yesterday there were bushfires up at Cherry Gardens, which is about 30 to 35 minutes from here, and the smoke's just blown across into the city now. I just got a message from Celeste, my wife, saying that it's at our house as well, which is even further. So today's a Monday, tomorrow's a public holiday, it's Australia Day, and yesterday was obviously Sunday, and so it's a bit of a weird day today because a large majority of people took time off today through different businesses. A lot of our suppliers have closed for today, which I find ridiculous considering the amount of time we've just had off over Christmas and COVID shutdowns and the unknown quantities of earth at the moment. I think that if you can trade, you trade. There's plenty of people in the world that can't right now and they're locked down at home, but there's also probably plenty of people that would argue the other side, that there's time for holidays, time to get out, time to go to your shacks, time to see family and friends. Just my point of view. So that's the smoke. It smells so familiar. It reminds me of Indonesia. When I was there in Bali, they were always burning stuff in the morning. So this as horrible as this is, the bushfires, it actually brings back positive memories from a smell standpoint for me. So it's not affecting me in a negative. I don't know if there's been any houses lost or anything. We'll have to check that on the news later, but I think they've got the fires under control. I've got a few friends that live in that area that have had to evacuate, and they're all okay. It's one of those situations here in South Australia and in Australia when there's a bushfire, most people just get out of there. Everything's insured. You can replace cars and houses, but you can't replace lives. So, yeah, today is, for me, the core focus on today is just continuing to get all the things off my list and get all my planning taken care of. Obviously, we're getting closer and closer to the day where we need to move into the new location. I still have to finalise a bank guarantee. I'm having a bit of trouble with my bank. They're wanting me to put cash in a term deposit against the bank guarantee, which I think is ridiculous, and I might as well just give the people cash. So I've got a broker, I've spoken about him before. He's going to work his way around that, and hopefully we're going to get a bank guarantee without having to secure cash against it and tie up my cash flow. Little lesson there, if you want to take anything from it, is don't take no for an answer. Obviously, when you're not in a position of power, you sometimes have to. We're stronger than we have been in the past, so we can go to other banks, or we can look at other sources of finance, or I can use cash. So I'm not afraid of losing that one, so I'm happy to throw my dice and see what I roll. Worst case scenario, I'll just have to put cash up against it, but I want to try and keep as much cash in our ecosystem. One of the 12 immutable laws for WaterPro is treat money like blood. Obviously, the theory behind your body needs blood to survive, and if your business's blood is cash, so sales and cash flow, I want to keep the cash in the business. So the low cost of having a bank guarantee sitting there unexecuted doesn't concern me. That $27,000, which is what they need for the deposit, is better used buying shelving, racking, anything, promotional stuff that we can use to actively grow sales in the business, because sales comes first. At the moment, WaterPro is just on its budget line, which is really good because the first couple of weeks of January are quite challenging because a lot of the trades that we deal with haven't come back from annual leave, some of them not till the 18th, which is only 7 days ago. Then we jump straight into a public holiday tomorrow, so it's quite a turbulent month, but we're on the line. Railways is under the line, but the line that we created for Railways is a line of growth. So they haven't ever done these sales. Well, they haven't done these sales for about 10 years, and they haven't done it under my ownership. So my focus on this week will be around working out a way for Railways to get that extra bump, because they're not going to get it from general turnover, because Railways is a much different business to WaterPro. It just has the same kind of sales every day, and it's people buying stuff as they need it, whereas WaterPro has projects that can be lump sum, that can spike our graphs up and down. I'll get Duffy to cut some graphics in of the graph so you understand what I'm talking about. And so I need to work out a way to give Railways a spike. So I'm going to go back to the team and ask them what they think that they can do. I know what I think they can do, but I really want them to take control of it, find out what they think they can do to make that spike happen, and then we'll implement that and hopefully push that graph up before the end of the month so that we've got the first month of the calendar year solid, and then that sets a nice foundation for the rest of the calendar year, and then obviously the financial year. So yeah, as always, if you've got any questions or comments, stick them in the comments below. Positive and negative feedback. I guess I take negative feedback as constructive criticism. It just gives me an idea of what we're doing right, what we're doing wrong, and if this content's of any interest to you, so that we can produce more of the right content rather than us just pumping out stuff that's not of interest. So yeah, I better get to work. So the end of month barbecue for here is Friday. You'll make that next kind of thing?
Yeah.
And then food's not quite sorted?
Kate's doing that today.
Brioche?
Brioche.
Where is she getting them from?
She's going to hit up Audi down at Costco.
Where'd you go? Which Audis?
I went Norwood, Kensington, and then one out in the sticks.
You didn't go to Newton? Newton's always good. Where's the sticks?
I don't even know where.
Being like the fact that you're from Yorktown, the sticks is basically like Kununurra or whatever.
I just kept going that way.
The sticks. What, like Sky?
I bring out my Google Maps.
In other exciting news, look what arrived yesterday. I couldn't work out how to use it yesterday. And I think that was because it wasn't charged and doesn't have an SD card. Click here to start editing. Oh no, you can edit in the app. Oh, don't need Duffy anymore. This is Reidy, for anyone on the vlog that hasn't met Reidy yet. So yeah, Reidy's over here because we're just doing a bit of a catch up for Lawnhub. He brought me this box, which is really exciting. Should we do an unboxing? This is from Range Brewing, who are, in some people's opinions, the best brewery in the country. You wouldn't have seen any of their beers on the Gab's Hottest 100 because they don't make enough for the general public to buy. The general public, I am in the general public, but I'm nothing about me's general. So what do we got? Last Call IPA. What's this? Factory Settings Double Dry Hopped IPA. What a stack. New Slang Oat Cream Double IPA. Last but not least, FKA Double IPA. So anyway. So the other reason Reidy's here is to talk about Lawnhub. So Lawnhub's obviously one of the more interesting businesses I have. So Lawnhub is a direct-to-consumer fertilizer brand that I invented and created from nothing, that's grown into about, it could do $600,000 a year if we kept the ads running all the time. It's one of those businesses that I can turn the knob on and off so that if we want to turn over, we will turn over. If we don't want to turn over, we won't turn over. So we had a Black Friday sale. I think we did like, 60 grand in 4 days. So it's just about whether or not we can handle the capacity of the work. We've had a lot of people come to us, when I say a lot, maybe 10, interested in reselling Lawnhub. It's a challenging beast because Lawnhub is a direct-to-consumer brand. There's not enough margin there for resellers and for us, so I'm just playing with that at the moment. But my main goal with Lawnhub was market share, not profit. So there's a good chance that we will have direct-to-consumer running in parallel with reseller model, and we'll just cut our margin, and that's cool, just so that we can get the market penetration, Lawnhub. Yeah, cool, got that. And then once it's really, really big, then obviously we'll get more efficient, our costs will come down and the profit will come. So Lawnhub is going to be based at our new Dry Creek warehouse, where Max Penetration Kleinig will be working. Reidy will be down there as well. So Reidy will be there to wingman Max in the early stages. Max is a fully qualified greenskeeper with little to no experience in packing and distributing online sales. So Reidy he'll be like your apprentice. Okay. So what I'm doing at the moment, we're just going to catch up on Lawnhub, and I'm going to write some handwritten notes on these air fresheners. We send these out with orders. We've had Solo 414s, which is like Australia's backpack sprayer for applying chemicals. Everyone loves them. Back ordered for what? Well, Black Friday was November 27 to December 1, and now it's the end of January. Yeah, so people have been waiting 2 months. I'm just writing a bit of a thank you note to every one of them, and they'll get a cool air freshener. If you want to buy the air fresheners, we'll link it up in the comments. Yeah. Anyway, so. They're a new car smell, but they smell more like maybe aftershave that a teenager might wear.
Like me.
They smell like Reidy, so they're okay. I think they're not new car smell, but they're meant to be new car smell. Maybe we should try a new scent next time, like vanilla or something. What else we got? Reel me some off.
We have cherry, lemon, ocean, green tea, vanilla, rose, mint, lavender, apple, strawberry, pine, jasmine, coffee, yucca, orange, coconut, tobacco, watermelon, black ice, lily, sea breeze.
Black ice has always intrigued me.
Yeah.
What is that? Really? Like growing up, you know, you'd get new car smell, pine, vanilla.
Ice with
Black ice?
food colouring?
Yeah. What's it smell like though?
Kind of like Lynx.
Lynx Africa? Did you have Lynx Africa where you grew up?
Yeah.
Was that a thing? Like
That was a thing, yeah.
all kids at school had Lynx Africa?
Yeah, and every Christmas you get a box set.
Yeah. With like the body wash and no one, all you use is the deodorant? What's with that?
Hack, you can use their body wash as washing detergent.
Dishwashing detergent?
No,
Clothes washing detergent. You wash your clothes with Lynx Africa body wash?
I used to.
No There's a f***ing life hack for you. I would like to order black ice because I don't know what it smells like and I think it would just be funny. I can see us having our own spray unit, having a Lawnhub backpack sprayer.
Is that an ambition?
I'd like to. Look, the only way that we're going to survive and thrive in this market is to use our own brand because it's the only thing we control. So having a solo sprayer on our website's good while they can, you just saw we just lost 2 months where we couldn't sell them. So if we can have our own, then that's great. If someone like Solo or like, actually no, we'd work with you and make a Lawnhub branded sprayer, but what, for the 200 a year that we sell? Like, we need to manage relationships with our suppliers as much as we manage relationships with our clients, because a lot of our energy gets spent, you know, taking clients out for dinners and making sure we follow up on quotes and ringing them regularly. It's very uncommon. Like, there's always this perception that suppliers are there to serve you and that's it, which that's not the case. Like, those suppliers are there as part of the relationship and they're just as important as staff and customers. And I guarantee you, if we have a good relationship like we do with some of our suppliers, when we need to call in a favour, it gets a yes. When they get a container of new stock, we get it first, like all that kind of shit. So you do the right thing with your suppliers, it's never going to not serve you. Like, it's either going to be neutral or they're going to help you. Like, it's not going to be a negative, so why not treat them how you want to be treated?
Krispy Kremes.
Yeah, that's a good example. Did you know about that? I wanted these bottles, like exactly those bottles, and I needed them quickly, and Reidy got some from them like 2 or 3 days. And I said, ring them and tell them if we can pick them up today, we'll deliver a box of Krispy Kremes to their office right now. They were ready in an hour. Shout out to my stepmum, Sue. She taught me about that. You catch more flies with honey than vinegar. Like I said, what's the worst that happens? You did something nice for someone and you get nothing back.
Yeah.
I've just spent the majority of the morning. So obviously earlier I had Lisa in here catching up on all the I've got that whiteboard of meditation notes. So all the blue stuff's new. You can't see that because it's private. Every time I clear some space on these whiteboards, I come up with more stuff and fill it out. So that's pretty much it. More goes on the board as stuff comes off the board. It's really nice to have someone there backing me up. I've never had an assistant before. It's only been 2 days now, so who knows, I might end up hating it, but I didn't go get this juice. She did. And I didn't go get the food I just ate. She did. And I'm not ringing suppliers to negotiate or to find out information about forklifts. She is. Today we've organised an irrigation training session, an advanced training session, a basics training session, forklifts, pallet racking. There's so much stuff that I have at the top of my mind with all the companies that I don't get to, and I probably should have hired an assistant 2 or 3 years ago, but I always felt like it was a waste of money and it was almost pompous. It was like, you know, who are you to have someone do that work for you? Funnily enough, I have 30 other people that are doing work for me all the time, but because it's not directly related to me, I don't think about it like that. So it'll be interesting because, you know, we've got to this stage without me having an assistant. Now I've got this like resource to just throw stuff at, and she's just knocking it on the head. I wouldn't want to be competing with us right now. Like, I feel clearer and more focused than ever before. And now I've got someone there that I'm just throwing these things to. So yeah, sorry. Anyway, Duffy's got to go do some work, and I'll see you again soon. If you're enjoying the vlogs, please, please, please tell your friends, share them, subscribe, hit that bell. Am I pointing to the right space? Probably not. It doesn't matter. You get the gist. Thank you.